brought up in a situation where he believes that teams don't work. Those are his exact words. I don't believe that teams work. That's what he said. So I'm like, well, and as someone that's been growing up playing football his whole life, worked in a team environment, done everything for a team. I've been working in factories that, as a unit, I believe that we, to a some extent, we are a unit. In here. Okay, we're individuals. We came in individuals, but we're put in situations where we do have to work as a unit, or we don't fucking eat, or we won't have hot water, or whatever. So eventually, we have to work as a unit.
And you can't think just because you're happy to live on lentils and that.
Whether
sacrifice that for everyone else.
Whether I was willing to live off lentils for rice or not.
You wouldn't
like
not
say,
try.
I would say used to being my mates. I don't want to see used to live off lentils and rice. So whether I'm fine with it or not, it's a bit different opinions. So shit like that will come out where you'll see people's like views in that. You see people, like you see with people's views, and like sometimes you disagree, sometimes you agree, sometimes you won't. But like, I think the best way is just to talk to people about their situations, and Benny's pretty good at explaining himself. And you either just gotta like it or lump it, pretty much.
You got a silver tongue.
So anyway, I'm going for a piss anyway.
Yeah, you go as well.
You going to bed, Jay?
Yeah, man. I seriously will do that. I haven't got a clue where I'm going to vote tomorrow. No. It's the toughest one yet, dude. I mean, you got to think, 8 people have left, right? The reality of it is, those 8 people have had a bit of a slamming in the nominations at different times. The 8 people that have left, a lot of them would have had a slamming, wouldn't they? On the nominations, they would have had a slamming.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, they're not here now.
Yeah.
So you see, you haven't got that opportunity anymore. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So the people that we got left here, dude, we've journeyed with now for coming up 8 weeks. We've got a good relationship with those guys. Like, dude, there's not one person in there that I dislike. There are some that I'm really close to. There's probably, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 that I feel I'm really, really close to. And there's other ones, dude, that I'm close to and I like as a real friend. I love them all, dude. It's like, whoever I nominate tomorrow is going to be, I'm going to hate. If they were to go, dude, they'd look at the thing and see me nominating them. And knowing, dude, that they're my mate.
And they're going to go and they're going to see your fucking name up.
It's just take like, you know, like say Andy for instance. I'm not, you know, I'm just bringing up a scenario. He's like just come in. He's like, you know what I mean, he's a newbie if you like. You know what I mean, really he's against everything I believe, he's totally against it, right? But yet, dude, he's such a cool guy. I really, really like him. We're really good friends. We're going to do a breakfast tomorrow, whatever. Do you know what I mean, dude? It's like, he's my mate. So say, for instance, if I did nominate him, which I'm not saying I'm going to do, if I did nominate him and he was to go, he'd then see me, dude, a mate, banging him up.
That's right. And that's
do you know what I'm saying, bro?
That's the shittest feeling, because at some point, everyone in here, on some level, are mates. 100%.
You know what I'm saying? And like everything that's in me wouldn't want to put him up, or anyone like him up. And yet he would go and look back and see me nominating him, stabbing, like as if I'm stabbing him. But dude, what do you do, like? Flipping heck. So I don't even know who I'm going to nominate, dude. I've thought about one person. You know, there's one person I feel will get may get a few votes, who I'm also really, really close to, and I'm thinking, well, I could vote for that person because they're going to be having votes anyway, and then that ain't going to look too bad. But then they may not get those votes, and then they may get voted out, and then they're going to look at their thing and see that I voted them, and I really like them. Do you know what I'm saying?
Dude? Oh yeah, 100%, 100%.
You're fucking knackered, however you do it, isn't it?
Opinions on things and different, but still like them. Still like them as a person. And that doesn't mean necessarily that you're gonna put that person up. You just got different opinions. It's not a good enough reason to go in there and say, oh, I feel as though that person's valid to fucking. You pretty much fucking, do you know what I mean? Putting that person, sending that person to their doom, and then you see how much it means to people when they're up, like. In a way, I wish that people, like, everyone would take it as well as what, I think you'll be right, I know that you're right, I know that I'm right. I wish the whole house was like that, because then you don't feel as bad. But when you see, when you see upset, like, especially girls, when you see how upset they get, it just guts you. Like whether you've nominated them, whether you've nominated them or whether you haven't, you're still gutted, like, because you just see, like, you think, fuck, this is how much this show or this program means to that person for whatever reason. But then in the same sentence, you can't. I don't think you can really. I can't say this show means more to you than what it means to me.
No.
I can't say it means more. And I can't say, oh, well, you got here on a free ride, whereas I had to work really hard. I think that's irrelevant. Once we're all in here, then we're all 100% equal. Yeah. And we're all, whether if you want to be here for the 100,000 and I want to be here because I want to have a good time, or you want to be here because you want to get a career in fucking modelling for nuts or fucking whatever you're doing, the reason is really irrelevant.
Yeah.
Everyone's entitled to their own opinion, and everyone's entitled to be here. So that's why I think once we're in this house and we've all, like, that's where I didn't agree with Mario when he said, like, he had to dip at you for, he said, because you got here on an easy ride where he didn't. Once we're all housemates, like that's it. You can't. I don't want to discriminate. I don't want to discriminate against anyone. Like everyone has their own right in some way to be here. Just fucking leave it at that. So, and I don't think people should make you feel guilty as though, like, as to make it out like, oh, well, don't put me up or don't swap my name because this means more to me than JJ.
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, like I'm just going to have to. You've got your close mates, and then you've got your other still friends, but not as close friends, and you've just got to. You just got a fucking process of elimination, really.
Well,
like
the reality
you put your good clothes. Like when we, the way I see it is when we had to do this clothes task. Like our suitcases were all lined up on the garden. We had 4 minutes to put on as many clothes as we could.
Okay.
And we were allowed to organise our suitcase. So you put your good clothes at your top.
Yeah.
And the clothes that were not so. You still love all your clothes. You still want all your clothes.
Stuff that you're not as bothered if gets taken off you.
And that's the way I'm looking at it. Like I've got my good clothes that I'm going to whack on that mean a lot to me. Yeah. And then if I manage to keep the other clothes, then I will. If I can't, then they're going to have to they're going to have to go. And that's exactly how that's the easiest way for me to look at this. I've got my good clothes that I wouldn't let anyone have, that I'll do anything to keep. And then I've got to, but then you're asked to pick, like, it's pretty much, you're asked to, if you've got a plain white t-shirt and a plain grey t-shirt, you're asked to separate them. Which one's better? Yeah. Well, fuck, I don't know, I like grey and I like white. Yeah. Like, and that's what it comes down, and that's what, for now, like, that's what most people's position are going to be in. It's going to come down to that. It's going to come down to, okay, I still love this person, but I'd rather have so-and-so with me rather than this person, because if it comes down to the later weeks, I'd rather be living with this person because I enjoy this person's company.
That had never been up before.
Definitely, and this is where it's going to...
Because 8 people have left. Those 8 people have had a stack of nominations over the last 8 weeks. Do you know what I mean?
And this is where...
They're gone now.
This is
left
where
with this.
It's going to create massive problems because people are going to be up that, like... maybe close people to me might be up, or close people to, and then I'm going to be upset because or they're going to be upset, or you're going to be upset, and that's where the cliques are going to eventually drop, and it's going to divide to a certain point. It's going to have, like, I don't know how much longer that it can stay as a unit for. That's what I said to him. I said
what's happening now is pretty strange. It's almost like we're all one big group that love each other. Yeah. Obviously, there's groups like this, and you guys. You know what I mean? It's like, but I've never known there be so much unity in the group and everyone getting on so well.
No, that's what I think.
Pretty strange.
I know it's a bit different for me because I've only been there a couple of days, but I feel like while I've been around you lot and I've been speaking to everyone, no one seems to have any kind of anything like that they can find wrong with each other, and everyone seems to get on. Like every group that I've been at, whether it's like you say, whether it's in your certain little groups or whether the groups are together as a whole, everyone seems to be. So I can't imagine what it's going to be like.
And there used to be like probably 3 distinct groups, didn't you? You had like Kiva and Shabby's group, you had like the Smokers group, then you had the group we were in, and you used to float around a little bit. as did Corin, but there was groups, you know?
Yeah.
Those groups are not...
Yeah, it was like yeah, it was like...
Now, there's like one big group, and in that you've got tight friendships, or I would say tight friendships, but there's no real groups within the group, if you like. No. Like, you know, we're all in bed together, like 5, 6 of us, you know what I mean? Then there's like 3 of us all together, and then there's like 8 of us perhaps, and then I'm out there with her.
Yeah, because I could be speaking to you at the day, and then Corin at night, and then Andrew in the afternoon, and then JJ all the fucking time. But and then sleep with Josie, like, what the fuck are you meant to do like that shit?
Yeah.
Like the fucking, so it'd be very, I think there could be a good chance that like 5 or 6 could easily be up on Tuesday.
Said that last week, oh man, didn't we? We said that the last couple of weeks. Then 1 week there was only 2 up, and then this week there was like 3 up.
Yeah, I honestly, this is the stage where I just for a laugh, I'd love to see who's nominating who.
Yeah.
Not because I care or anything. I think it would be absolutely hilarious to watch because I don't think anyone has any idea. Like I couldn't.